The sun hung low over the horizon, painting the dry, dusty town of Cedar Ridge in shades of gold and blood. The once bustling streets, full of gunfights and lawless laughter, now lay mostly empty, save for a few stubborn shopkeepers sweeping dust from their boards. Charlotte stood at the edge of town, her long coat flapping in the breeze, eyes scanning the horizon as if expecting trouble to rise from the plain itself. John approached from the corral, his spurred boots crunching softly on the dry dirt. The man who had once been feared as a sharpshooter in these parts now carried only a rifle, slung lazily over his shoulder. The frontier had changed. Guns were no longer the solution, and yet old habits died hard. "Morning, Charlotte," John said, tipping his hat. His voice carried that deep, calm assurance that had once brought enemies to their knees. "Morning, John," she replied, her tone measured, cautious. She didn't miss the way his eyes flicked to the abandoned saloon across the street, as though memories were etched in every plank of wood. They had met years ago, in the middle of a gunfight that neither had wanted, a confrontation that ended with mutual respect rather than blood. Since then, the world had shifted. The railroads had come, bringing civilization and lawmen with papers instead of pistols. Guns were relics now, trophies of a fading era. But hearts still required courage, still demanded confrontation. Charlotte's gaze softened as she watched a group of children chase a stray dog near the windmill. Their laughter reminded her of simpler times, yet a pang of uncertainty pulled at her chest. Cedar Ridge might have survived the end of the frontier, but people like her, and John, people who had lived on the edge, were struggling to find their place. "You thinking of leaving?" John asked suddenly, breaking her reverie. Charlotte shook her head. "Where would I go? There's nothing left for us out there. And maybe there's nothing left for us here, either." John nodded. Slowly, he understood. The world had moved on from there, kindless, barbed, quick-handed men and women who once defined the way. If you want to hear the full story, click the title below.